Hello guys, PokeHubs here, and today we're going to be talking about 10 speculations we have on the new Pokemon games, Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield.
We know that you guys are all very hyped about these new games, including us, so without further ado, let's move on to our list to number 1.
Alright guys, so number 1 we have character customization. Obviously in the trailer, the male character is walking into some sort of stadium dressed in what seems to be a soccer uniform. So this leads us to believe that we're going to get some sort of character customization. We don't know if it's going to be like an X and Y and Sun and Moon, where you can change your hairstyle, your eye color, your hair color, and even your clothes. But I mean, a soccer uniform, obviously that's not the trainer's actual outfit. So this leads us to believe that there is going to be some sort of character customization. We're hoping that it's full customization, hair, eyes, you know, all of that good stuff. So anyways, guys, there's not much to say on character customization, so now on to number 2 of our list.
Alright guys, so number 2 on our list are HMs and Ride Pokemon. So if you look at the Galar region map, there's not many spots where you can really use HMs. Also in the trailer you can see that there's not many spots where you can use Rock Smash, Strength. We haven't really seen any of that. We saw a little section where there's water, kind of in the middle of the region where you could use Surf. That's really like the only spot we saw that there's really water, so are we going to be able to use Surf? HMs we don't really see making a return. We think it's going to be more like Ride Pokemon or something very similar to that, which are our hopes because HMs were a pain in the butt. So our speculations draw closer to Ride Pokemon or something very similar to that.
Okay guys, number 3 on the list we have a good one, and that is new Pokemon forms and evolutions. So back in Sinnoh, you know, they brought in Gallade. So are they going to bring something like that back? It would be kind of cool to see. Like maybe they bring back an old Pokemon that, you know, has like a female evolution or a male evolution. You know, maybe Miltank could have a pre-evolution, and then the pre-evolution could evolve into Miltank if it's a girl, or some sort of like bull-looking cow if it's a male. You know, something like that. And Mega Evolutions, you know, are they going to bring back new Mega Evolutions? Are they going to bring back Mega Evolutions at all? We're hoping so. I mean, they brought Mega Evolutions in for so many games now. It just makes sense if they bring it back one more time, at least. But are they going to bring back new Mega Evolutions? Who knows? Are they going to bring back some classics? Are they going to add Mega Evolutions for the new Pokemon? It'd be something cool to see. And Mega Evolution's always something fun to play around with, you know, competitive play, just fun. It's something neat that they brought into the thing. And, you know, sex evolutions, like new sex evolutions for like males and females, that's always something cool to see, because it brings in a new format. Like, Gallade is psychic and fighting, as Gardevoir is just psychic. So it's cool if they, like, you know, do that, bring that back, and add, like, a different type for, like, for an evolution. You know, so that's my personal thoughts on it. I think it would be cool if they did something like that again. You never know, but we'll find out pretty soon, as more game trailers are going to be coming out. More information for the game is coming real soon, so we'll find out. Okay guys, now number 4 on our list is something that is gonna be a long shot if it even happens, and that is Z-Moves. Looking at Z-Moves, that's an Alolan based thing. Like, I don't see them bringing it back. I know a lot of people have been talking about Z-Moves, you know, if they're bringing it back, if they're not. Personally, I don't think they are. It makes no sense for them to bring it back. It was set in the Alola region. That was their thing. That's what made the Alola region so special. That was like their gym battles. You know, you do a trial, you win, you get a Z crystal, and then, you know, that's how you progress through the game. You know, you get different Z crystals that's like the badges of the region. So for them to bring that into a new region would just completely destroy Sun and Moon. It would take everything special that Sun and Moon had, and I just don't see them bringing that in. Was it a good component to the game? Yeah, obviously, but I don't think they should bring that into a new region when it was already set for one region. It was already something special that made that region what it was. So honestly, like, Mega Evolution I know started in X and Y and has went through countless, you know, games, but that is just an overall thing. Like, all the Pokemon could Mega Evolve, but like the Alola region had that. They had the Z moves, they had the dances, they had the trials, all that. So honestly, you guys, in my opinion, I don't think they're bringing it back. But if they do, it's kind of gonna be a disappointment, because that's gonna destroy Sun and Moon.
Alright guys, at number 5 we have Horde and SOS battles. And if you guys like shiny hunting, this would be a great comeback to the game. Seeing that Horde battles, you encounter 5 Pokemon at the same time, greatly increasing your chances of finding a shiny Pokemon. While in SOS battles, you chain hunt a Pokemon until you find a shiny. So whether they bring back one or the other, or both, it would be a great game mechanic to bring back for all the shiny hunters out there.
Alright guys, now number 6 on our list, and what could be a long shot but we think might add some more excitement to the game, would be adding a new Pokemon type. And an example that they could add would be the Light type, or, you know, something along that line. Because then it's going to make gameplay a whole lot more exciting, because you're going to have to think of new mechanics to get around this type. Competitive play would be a lot more, you know, fun to play, and like, because you're going to have to think strategically about, you know, which Pokemon is going to be best suited for that type, and it would just be overall a cool thing to add, because we haven't had a new type in a while anyways. So, you know, add a new type. Maybe it could be the new evolution, I don't know. But adding a new type would add a lot more spice to the gameplay, and I think it'd be a fun thing to add. Alright guys, now for number 7 on our list, and something that we're kind of unsure about is, are we going to have a rival? Are we going to have a new organization of some sort? I mean, going to the trailer, as we see the character leaving their house, there's not really many houses nearby for the rival to live. I mean, even looking at the Galar map, there's not many 2 houses around. I mean, obviously there could be more than what we see, because, you know, the map isn't going to show every single building. But from the trailer, it didn't really look like there was many houses nearby. I mean, there's not too much to say about the rival. We either are going to have a rival or we won't. But what about an organization? I mean, previous games, we've always had an organization. We've had Team Rocket, Team Galactic, Team Plasma, Team Flare, the Aether Foundation, and Team Skull. But what for the Galar region? I mean, there's not really many places for a organization to, you know, take footing. So what's going to happen? Are we going to have an organization, or are we not going to have an organization? Like, are we going to battle? Like, are there going to be bad guys for us to battle? Are there not? We don't know. We'll find out pretty soon. You know, more videos are going to be coming out. More information for the Galar region and the games are going to be coming out shortly. So we'll find out very soon.
Alright guys, now to one of our favorites on the list is number 8, and that is voice acting. Now, before anybody says that it's impossible or it's not going to happen, we're not talking about every single character in the game. We're not talking about our character, we're just talking about the main NPCs like gym leaders, the professor, your rival maybe. Especially on a new console like the Switch, who can handle voice acting very well. I think it would be a great addition to the game. It would add a lot of emphasis, a lot of detail, and honestly, I would love to see it happen, because honestly, Pokemon is perfect for voice acting, and honestly, it needs it. Alright, now moving on to number 9 on our list is Pokemon Bank
And Pokemon Ami.
Alright, so starting with Pokemon Bank, I would love to have this feature on the Switch, because I have so many Pokemon that I gained through the years, from Pokemon Black, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon X, Y, and so on, and I would love to transfer my Pokemon over to Pokemon Sword and Shield, because I've raised them for so long, and I would love to have it a great easy way to transfer my Pokemon over. And honestly, it's a great safe way, it's very easy to use, and honestly, I would love to have Pokemon Sword and Shield support Pokemon Bank.
And as for Pokemon Ami, it's just a fun mechanic to bring back. You know, many trainers like to interact with their Pokemon, especially shiny hunters, because, you know, you want to see your Pokemon in full glory. Not just a little sprite in battle or a little sprite on the screen that you're checking its moves and stuff. No, we want to interact with it. We want to pet it. We want to see its shiny in its full glory. So, you know, Pokemon to me is just fun, you know? People like to interact with their Pokemon. You know, there's many benefits to it. The more your Pokemon likes you, the higher the chance for them to dodge moves, break free of status ailments. Just so many great benefits to having Pokemon and me, as well as just, you know, interacting with your Pokemon and seeing it in its full glory. Alright guys, now last but not least, the number 10 on our list, which is Pokemon following you. Honestly, it seems highly unlikely that it's gonna happen. I mean, it would be cool because, you know, who wouldn't want their, you know, their new starter Pokemon to follow them? But honestly, we're back to random encounters, so that just proves that there's not gonna be Pokemon that we can see for us, you know, out in the open. And honestly, for them to make walking animations for a whole new region and all new Pokemon, as well as old Pokemon that have yet to get a walking animation, just seems very highly unlikely. That's a lot of work that they would have to put in, and if the game's already in motion, I don't think they're gonna do it. Like, it would be awesome because obviously we all want our Pokemon to follow us, but, you know, at the end of the day, we don't honestly need it. And if it would turn out like something like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it would be kind of annoying for us to like always have a Pokemon following us. So unless they did make a walking animation for every Pokemon and have it like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, where we can put them back in the ball anytime we want, it would be more of a nuisance than anything, so we could honestly live without it. So for it to happen, it would be cool if it did, as long as it was like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but either way, we can live without it.
So guys, that's all we have for today's video. Let us know in the comment section below any thoughts you may have about the new Pokemon games.
And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And with that, you guys, have a good night. And until next time,
Pokehugs out.